Today for studio with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO in an APC chieftain. In the fight war before as a soldier, in a security expert, and in the for studio with me. Doctor, good afternoon.
Thank you very much to have me this afternoon.
Doctor, you don't travel before as a military man outside Nigeria.
Even that Sudan, I was in Darfur
what thing did there?
and Cuba. What happened is the point as it is now in Sudan, the only risky way is by road, because on the first place, ship where the seaport is almost from that Darfur you will go no less than 4 to 5 days. Yes, and that border to Egypt is also the same thing. So we can go no less than 60-something hours, and it's a Sahara. So that is the best way to do this thing. But my concern is that after yesterday, I see a boy there interviewing him direct from Khartoum, Nasiru. His name is Nasiru. He said Jigawa have come and take their students. Jigawa state, that is state. Then Borno state also, they have make way to take their students. My problem, our Minister of Foreign Affairs, I saw him in TV Live. He said they have budgeted 560 million, which I did program on Friday in the Bishop FM. They asked me the same question. If that money is released, why the driver will go by the road and collect our son and daughter passport and tell them, say they will not continue the journey to depend them the money? Don't you hear that story?
I see.
Because I chatted with one of them and he said it's the same thing. And then why those students still are there in the cartoon up to date? It's two options. If there's no way, then we have to send a rescue operation. Yes. Death is one. You can die anytime. That is what we did in Liberia. When we have diplomats, and then they have attacked some of the Nigerians during Bamai and Dogonyaro Mosero raised their peace, we have a meeting. The next thing they said, we are going for rescue operation. Either we survive or we die. We must bring those people out from where they are. In Bikana, Grand Bassa. We do that. We only lost one soldier and we rescue Nigerians who are living there because around them. Imagine MPFL during Chastelo, if they see any Nigeria, they slaughter a soldier or not.
But for now, they don't go as they don't carry war go Sudan.
They for now, the rescue operation that we are going to use, we only use by ship or by parachute.
Okay.
That one should be you just rescue your life, either you survive or you die. Because on the situation where they are now, where they are shelling is the airport. Now there's no aircraft will land that airport, and then even the route is not safe. You can see one Briton bed is Sudanese bed is a Briton by bed with his family. One they land in border in Egypt. They are sending him a caution. He land in distance, but all the money they collected, the rapid response collect the money. The army of Sudan collect the money in the road. So he end up having nothing even to further his journey. So those type of distance already is a risk, and their diplomat. I see them in Egypt, they block some of our students. If you're having diplomat in you, and then it happens I have a people from that country to live to a country, unless if you don't want to, we call the diplomat, because me, I'm the president, I'm at a scope diplomat with Egypt. How can they block a student who are displaced? By law, international law have indicated refugees are allowed to enter any other country. So why must you block them? Because it's the war zone. You want them to go back, they kill them. I was not happy with the Egyptian government when they continue blocking. Look at Saudi Arabia.
Ethiopia even do the same thing, sir.
Ethiopia the same thing. What are you talking about? And then we are telling we are Africa, we have diplomats. But Saudi carry see Nigerian on the ship. They land them in Jeddah. They are even giving them food, assisting them in that in the seaport in Jeddah. But where we are African, Egypt and Ethiopia, they are blocking. And we have a diplomat, we have an embassy here in Nigeria.
Okay,
why?
That thing, and like say, some people they say they don't value Nigerians as they value us before.
No. Apart, not matter of value Nigeria. It's not only Nigeria they block now. You can see Egypt block so many countries, not only Nigerians. There are so many countries who are reading in Sudan. They block the university in that in Khartoum. They call it African International University. I know the university in Khartoum because I happen to be there. But the point why those people, the other person with that rapid response, he was a Janjaweed commander in Darfur. So you don't expect that one. A war has entered his blood. It's nothing to him. It's nothing to him. They are just fighting for power. Oh, look, if not because of selfish interest, they group two of them. They overthrow al-Bashir because of the civilian race observation. They say this is what happened. Now, they hold the government. After, later again, they come do coup. They still maintain. So where is the al-Bashir? It's better even they leave the al-Bashir now. Because all the war they are fighting in Sudan, there is no war enter inside Khartoum. If you enter inside Khartoum, it's like there is no war in anywhere. So they are fighting now, destroying the town, killing people inside, wounding people, hospital, no doctor, no medicine. I think this is African have to intervene immediately. I was shocked when I see UN intervene more than African Union. African Union is supposed to take this in AU immediately. Why? African Union is supposed to take this in immediately because this is our work and this is our, and even the East African. Look at now, even the Southern Sudan want to mediate. If people who are fighting war with you, they want to mediate for you, to help you against solve your problem. You see how it is? That is why life can change.
Nigeria, Doctor, don't say I never so start this National Assembly heat of who will be Senate President. I never really, you never fasting come, and since that time, I never really see you. And now you don't come, now we are just keeping the question before time go. And this issue of National Assembly now, what do you go suggest? You go suggest zoning. No say when they want election time during for presidency election, we come here, we talk about whether na zoning or na true. You say when the zone and go southwest. Your prediction come to pass. And I want to ask you now, this Senate president now, where how you see him? How you see the
from 90 east southeast produce 4 senators. One. And Senate President, 4 Senate President and Deputy Senate President, yes. 4, I don't want to mention their name. Not produce 3. I don't want to mention their name. But when you calculate their 3, because they be Mark, Saraki, and Lawan now. That is 3. The other people, I don't want to. But for now, people who have not produced since 90 in South. They never produced Senate President at all. The only Deputy Senate President they produce is Emogigi, who is now in service senator before May, then this will expire.
And he not even win, he not come back again.
So now, the point is, if you want to do it free and fair and justice, you're supposed to go south. So that they will take along, and then they will have a senator. They will have at least a Senate president.
But some people they say they give Southeast because Southeast they not get presidency. The party not.
They not get president and they produce 4 Senate president. Then they will give them again. What of the South? South can never have a Senate president again. Is that how they do the election? And then calculate the vote, man.
But if you check, let's say for fairness, there be the thing say APC go give Southeastern presidency ticket.
No, that is nothing for fair. What during voting alone. If you watch South have a vote on the party, is it not when I win before I give you position? Suppose I know we will you enter there? You will not. What are you talking about? Because East they want for one person alone, one party alone. That's the party. That is Labour. Everybody is obedience. So now they come by against the Senate president. The president, as far as I'm concerned, the best person for that job now is Godwin Okwabio. Simple. I don't have any grammar. If call me on phone, call me any. I don't know him. He don't know me. I don't know Jesus Kali. He don't know me. I've never been to his house. And he don't know me in phone. Unless if you see me in TV. But me, I don't know all of them. Even Okwabio himself don't know. But for fair and justice, Okwabio remain the best candidate because it's the only person who come from that house now.
Maybe the highest rank.
Yeah, who is higher and who are, because they cannot give first timer. It's not possible. So the only person who is there now, who is capable.
Another person away from Cross River, Agum Jarigbe Agum, he don't take two for National Assembly. I win the sitting governor of Cross River State. I win the position, but he don't take there. He don't take that like a second time now.
But now is he not a governor?
No, not be governor.
Okay.
A senator.
I don't know him in person, but I know I have seen. I didn't see him even in the prison, even in this thing.
No, PDP.
How they will give PDP president, Senate president for APC? It's not possible now. We have majority again. We'll give PDP. We will wait. Maybe 2027.
But before you go, time not today. You call school late today. Incoming our president-elect to swear him in now for inauguration. What do you go feel saying go start to do immediately in your center?
What I want him to do is that let him watch the whole lives of those ministers. Even somebody has be an advisor for the president that is going, you shouldn't take him for anything. And ministers, because like my minister now is recommending somebody who do anti-party in the state. You make anti-party for the president and go help him, he win. You make anti-party to the governor. In Bauchi State, I'm talking of Adam, the Minister of Education. Then you want to be there. ASU wants strike for 8 months and you are recommending somebody.
Wait.
What is the preparation
there?
So,
Minister for Education, your party member.
Yes.
You not deliver a polling unit.
You not delivered even apart from the polling, he was anti-party for the president, anti-party for governor.
Anti-party, which party? Which
he voted for PDP. And now he's recommending a minister to the president because he can see the president and talk to him story. I want Oswaju to ask us who I can tell somebody. Who is a minister for edit. I have never gone to his office and say I sign form, I want to see him. No. Me, I can't go to your office. God have given me anything you want. Is he health? Is he well? Is he clothed? And if you see me, you know, say, okay, God have already made anything for, but let us fear and fear. You do not vote for that person and you cannot recommend anybody. You are 8 months we want for ASU. You are even though in Nigeria you have even more to recommend somebody one as children and remain for 8 months. You could then they come and meet you in your office. You even annoy it and leave them. He said you to say, my son, sorry, this thing will not happen again. We want president to take people who can be able to do the job. Who, if it's 4 years, it's 4 years as he promised. 4 years in university is 4 years. Not a son to go and remain for 8 years, then you are telling us you recommend somebody.
So
no.
You believe say the incoming president will do exactly as he talks?
The man is good. I speak with him. I know what he can do. He's not a person that you can use his brain. He is not person. He is not person. He can give you a job, then stay and sign paper. You don't see anything. Look at what happened. They say some money missed in NAPC. Ref called the Minister of Attorney General. What thing was the Attorney General with that money? Accountant General is there. Central Bank is there. Finance Minister is there. How Attorney General will explain about money missing? Those are the people who will hold for if you are money missing. And Petroleum Minister is there. And the money is for petrol. Why don't we invite those people to come? The same thing when we have that COVID-19, secretary to the government is the chairman. They invite him to come. After how they spend that money, how do they spend that donors? He always say they return it back. After they finish, the accountant general return it to the central bank. Since then, they no call him again. We don't know what happened.
Dr. Mo will let you will come up for here because this is a party, this APC party. You get many things so good before they inaugurate this new city president.
Anytime
we will show many things so we say happen for this government. We'll be saying today we don't know. No, say person being fed for National Assembly. You be remember that time. What did they say off the mic?
Since that time, as if you don't hear about the money.
My country will take we'll pack our kayak come up for studio. They since with Dr. GARUS GOLOLO in a person where they talk through to power. In they say because saying they for APC, in go see bad thing for APC, no go talk. That make me say no. I'm gonna bring and come. And so that we're gonna talk till they swear in the new government. And we will continue to talk to the president-elect, make it no say we want the follow and bomber to bomber this time. No be like before.
We did.
Doctor, thank you very much for coming.